Hello there and welcome to my Money Glitch Road to Glory episode 12. I really hope you enjoy this video. The first game for us in this episode is going to be the FA Cup 5th round tie against Southampton. And they come pretty close to scoring straight away, smashing the crossbar. It comes out and the keeper can't quite get to it and they head it into an open net. Unfortunately, we're 1-0 down with only 10 minutes gone. We're going to have to fight to get back into this game. But Ibe then picks the ball up and finds Berahino in space in the box, who has time to turn, and then he's one-on-one with the keeper and he slots it in to a small gap in the bottom right hand corner, and we're back in it 1-1 in the 60th minute. Southampton come really close to grabbing a winner right at the end. As they whip this ball into the box, it's saved by Scuffet and it comes back out. They have another shot but it's just wide of the post, and that ends the game 1-1, which means that this game will have to go to a replay. Next up is Locomotive in the second leg of our EuroLeague round 32 tie. If you remember, we lost the first leg 2-0, so we're really going to have to push to try and get back into this tie. We make a really good start with Berahino picking the ball up, chipping it through to find Ibe, but the keeper's just able to close him down before he can get a shot away. Gnabry's then surging down the wing, turns back, cuts in, makes a surging run into the centre of the pitch and shoots, but his shot is a bit off target. We do then finally grab a lead as Berahino picks the ball up, chipping one through, where James meets it one-on-one with the keeper and smashes one home to put us back in this tie, 2-1 on aggregate, 1-0, the game is now officially on. We almost even it up on aggregate straight away, with this shot being deflected off their player's back and it just hits the crossbar. We once again are able to find Berahino deep inside their penalty box, with space to turn, coming in, and this time on his left foot he finesses it into the bottom left hand corner, 2-2 on aggregate before half time. Obviously we really don't want to concede now, as it would mean that we'd have to score 2 more goals, but hopefully we can push forward enough to score another. We almost throw the tie away in the 70th minute as they break through, but Scuffet is able to stay strong and makes a save. Tielemans with a back heel to Chalobah, and then a lovely chip forward boot to James again, who just simply passes one into the back of the net, giving us a 3-2 lead in the 72nd minute. That's absolutely massive. Obviously with it being 3-2, we're now going to want to sit back, so we've changed our formation to this 5-4-1 to try and ensure that we don't concede, as obviously if we concede we're going to have to score again. And of course we do go full Jose Mourinho mode and park the bus. It's the 80th minute and we come very close to having the game taken away from us as they chip the ball through to their player in the box, who volleys it first time but it's just wide. We got pretty lucky there. And it's the 85th minute when the computer decides that it doesn't want us to go through, as this ball comes out from the keeper, their player controls it and our player literally doesn't even touch him, and they just give a penalty for absolutely no reason. I literally have no clue how this is even a penalty. I mean, watch this. Literally the guy controls it and our player just runs over and he tries to kick the ball and kicks us, and they give a penalty against us. I was literally speechless at the time. Don't know what's happening, but of course, you know, with it being the computer, they do step up and just smash it down the middle, scoring. So it's 3-3 on aggregate, but obviously they've got the away goal, so that is going to put them through. So obviously if we don't score now, then we are going to be out. So we change to this formation, which is literally just got every single player we possibly can up front. We have a corner very late on in the game. We play it short and then get it back out to Ibe. Continually working it, trying to get the best opportunity we can. We strike one, it deflects, and then there's a header. The keeper saves it and then it falls out again. But unfortunately their player gets to it first, and that is how the game ends. 3-3 on aggregate, 3-1 to us, but unfortunately that's not enough to send us through, as we didn't get the vital away goal in the first leg. We do get around 300k for being in the EuroLeague though, so that's not too bad, but we are pretty annoyed to be out for such a dreadful decision from the referee. Next up in the league is Charlton, and we do go and beat them 2-0, but unfortunately Berahino does get injured in this game and he is going to be out for 2 weeks, which is pretty annoying, especially when our next game is the FA Cup replay against Southampton. But somehow in Ibe trying to take on Klein in the box, he gives away a penalty. We've got an early chance to try and take the lead in this game. And of course, with it being me, I just cannot score penalties in this series for some reason, and the keeper does go and save Tielemans' shot, keeping it at 0-0. Gnabry then makes a great run into the box and is able to pull it back to James, who's got a gaping net, but somehow the keeper is able to save it and then it's cleared just off the line by their defender. We attack again with Pozo finding James, but the ball's just a little too far away from him. But he manages to ride a challenge, faking past one, gets it through to Tillemans, the keeper saves it again, and then Pozo has a great chance, but he's unable to get a strong enough strike on it, and the keeper is able to save it. That ends 90 minutes at 0-0, so obviously we're going to have to play some extra time. And if you see, our players are absolutely knackered, so this is going to be extremely difficult. We do, however, manage to create ourselves a final chance, with Tillemans' strike being deflected back out to him. He has another go, that's once again blocked, and then Gnabry's strike is stopped by the keeper, but it's parried out at a good height to have a free header on goal, and he does slot it in from close range, putting us 1-0 up and also ending the game 1-0, which puts us through against Southampton in the FA Cup. We carry our good run of form on into the league against Bournemouth away, drawing 1-1, and then Reading are our next opponents, and we beat them 2-1 at home with James scoring twice. And then we have a tie against Port Vale in the FA Cup, but because they're a smaller team than us, we decide to sim it, and we do beat them 1-0 with Tillemans scoring the only goal. That qualifies us for the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and we find out that we have QPR in the next round, with the other tie being Liverpool-Newcastle. Middlesbrough are our next opponents in the league, and we are away, and we beat them 1-0 with Pozo getting the goal in this game and them having a player sent off. We also then play Leyton Orient away, and we smash them 3-1. We also have another away tie to Derby, and we draw that 2-2 with Berahino and Tillemans scoring. We also then get the dreadful news that Simon Scuffet has suffered a broken tibia in training, and he's going to be out for 5 months, which is, I think, the rest of the season. So it's lucky that we brought Jamal Blackman in on loan as a substitute goalkeeper, otherwise we wouldn't have one right now. So he is going to have to play the rest of the games this season. Millwall are our next game at home, and we draw to them 1-1 with Berahino scoring our goal. And then we face Bristol City away, once again drawing 1-1. This good run of results leaves us 10 points clear at the top of the championship with 89 points above Leicester City, who are second with 79. The final game this episode is going to be Hull City, who are third in the league, so this is going to be a pretty difficult game, and it's not one where we want to drop points. We get a good start to the game as Berahino is running into the box, and he's brought down by Curtis Davis for a penalty, and he's also then red carded as well in the 3rd minute for this nasty challenge from behind, probably a fair decision. But I'm sure you think you know what's coming now, as I can't score penalties in this series, so we're probably going to miss this, and Berahino is stepping up and he doesn't look too confident. But we do take our time with this one, and we are able to slot it away, not too convincingly, but we do take a 1-0 lead. Finally scored a penalty in this series, I'm so happy. We once again managed to get ourselves another penalty, as Berahino was again brought down by this dangerous challenge from Michael Dawson, but this time it's only a booking. Berahino is once again stepping up for us, and he does slot it away to the right this time, nice and easy, a 2-0 lead before half-time against Hull. Surely we can't throw this game away now, especially with them only having 10 men. But somehow they do manage to find their way back into the game, playing this ball around us, slotting Abel Hernandez through, who cuts and smashes one home into the bottom corner of the near post. 2-1, and it looks like we might have a game on our hands. And that we do, as Hull City do manage to get themselves back into the game, even though they are a man down, finding Diame, who smashes one home from just inside the box, making it 2-2. And that is unfortunately how the game ended. So we weren't actually able to beat a team that had 10 men for literally all of the game. I don't quite know how that happened, but Hull did play really well to get themselves back into the game. They only had 2 shots in the game and 2 shots on target, and they scored both of them. There's not really much we can do about that. That ends this episode with us being top of the table with 90 points, and there's not too many games left in this championship season, so hopefully we can seal not only promotion to the next division, but also the league title. That does end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment anything you want below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video. And you can go ahead and watch the next episode by either clicking on the screen now or following the link in the description. And thank you again for watching. I will see you at the next video. Thank you.